Welcome to the Destiny Nerds episode 29. I did not just mess up at all during the actual live stream recording of this. It was a perfect start with no problems.
Absolutely perfect.
I'm so happy to be back this week. I was gone last week and I felt empty inside because I love being here on Sundays. I think it's a blast. But I'm Bearded Luke. This is my dude Maddox.
What's up? Welcome back, dude.
Thanks. I'm pumped for tonight's episode, bro. I'm pumped for it. Max gets all our guests and he just brings on just amazing people.
I bring people on that Luke has no clue who they are just so he can meet more people.
So I can just, this is only so I can make friends. There's like absolutely no other reason for this podcast. I'm just kidding.
Right.
Anyways, bro, what have you been up to this week?
Not a whole lot, really. Hopefully going to be, as people, if they've been listening, they know that I've had PC problems recently. So the most recent update is hopefully I will have a scheduled build date through Artisan Builds as of next week. So I'm hoping that will pull through and we can have a new PC soon. Get back to the good old PvP gremlining like I used to. But just trying to, get through life.
Just get through life.
Started at a new gym.
I feel that.
Fun.
I feel that.
Speaking of social anxiety, I went to a much bigger gym and it's much more scary.
It's terrifying, isn't it?
That are much bigger than you. Yes, that is scary. And then you have to tag your girlfriend along with you that has even worse social anxiety. And
you guys are just in the corner, like just
now
doing
we're sitting there we're trying to do push-ups and we're just sitting there shaking them.
No one's watching us. And the best part is no one's watching. Like you think they are, but no one's looking at you.
Nobody's looking at you. They don't care. Care. But it's fun either way.
Awesome.
I've enjoyed it. But,
awesome. Well, I mean, before we introduce our awesome guest who's here, I just want to give a shout out. Like it was a crazy week. Like we've got a house, first of all, so boom, we're about to not be homeless. Second, unfortunately, my wife's grandfather passed away. So you all know the Ville Crochet, who's my wife. You know Allie. If you guys see Allie on Twitter or in chat or anywhere, give her some love because she needs it right now. She's having a rough week. And then we're about to have a home, so I have to restart this whole getting my stream stuff set up. So it's about to be a crazy week. But Maddox, I want you to introduce our awesome guest because you brought this perfectly awesome person here.
Absolutely. This week we are very pleased to have the one and only partnered streamer on Twitch and the not social anxiety personality that she thinks she has. Her name is Karlyy. Karlyy, welcome to the podcast.
Welcome.
Hi, thank you for having me.
We're so
I'm very excited about this.
We're so
As you guys can see, she does not have her camera on. She is just that nervous. We couldn't get her to put her camera on. Which
we
is
begged
fine.
her for 30 minutes straight. Just kidding.
Terrible.
Just kidding.
They said turn your camera on or we're not going to have you as a guest.
But then she
we will blacklist
she said,
you.
I know so much about. She was like, but I know so much about Destiny. You have to have me on this podcast. We're like, all right.
Okay.
I guess.
Also, usually we don't say anything while we're live because people are going to listen to this later, but I feel bad not saying something. We never ever get raids while we're doing this live, by the way. And we just got a raid from Amplis and Ook, right? Is that what I saw? Just wanted to say thank you. Seriously, that was super kind. Thanks.
Homies.
And anybody who's here that's new, that's listening live or afterwards, we are so pumped that you listen because we just freaking love Destiny and we love it so much that we just want to talk about it. But we really want to talk about it with our guest, which is why we're going to start with. I just want to know, I know nothing about you, Karlyy. So I'm going to ask questions. Max can ask questions. We like to start where we kind of just get to know you as a person, and then we kind of get into the Destiny realm of things. And I saw on Twitter that you said, I hope they don't ask me about VOG. No. So we might have to do that later just for content.
We were speaking about that while we were muted.
So
yeah, we're definitely gonna ask her about that one.
I'll get it out of the way now. I haven't done VOG yet.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. Well.
Not even a little bit.
She doesn't even want to.
Destiny 1, I did it. I don't remember much of it, but yeah. I haven't done it.
Haven't you soloed every GM in the game?
I wish gosh. I'm not that
Wait, which
good.
one are you missing?
Missing a lot. I've
really
gotten far on certain ones and then I'm can't focus or whatever.
Every time I check in and come into your stream, you're either soloing a GM or I see your really cool background of the treehouse. Like when I see that,
distracted
wallpaper,
like always.
Yeah. when I see that wallpaper, I'm like, it just screams Karlyy. So
Yes. So Karlyy,
That
tell
just
us.
means I'm distracted.
Yeah.
Oh, go
yeah,
ahead.
there you go.
I was gonna say. So tell us about your content creation journey. Like what you're a partner streamer on Twitch, and I always say this every
Mhm.
week when we have partner streamers. Like that is an insanely amazing accomplishment. It's not easy to do.
Absolutely.
Like it's super cool. A lot of people strive to get there. What like where did you start? Like how long have you been streaming? Like why did you start streaming? Do you do other content outside of this? Like we'll talk about Destiny, like your journey inside of that after, but I
Mhm.
just want to know like what do you how did you do this?
Oh.
How not like how like not like what's the code, but like how did you get started?
It was, oh my God. Now, like over 5 years ago that I started streaming.
Wow.
And I started playing on PlayStation. Well, I started streaming through my PlayStation, like, I don't know what it's called, but the
I think it's
setup.
called broadcasting. I think they just call it, like,
Yeah, and it
PS4
was
broadcast.
so
that.
limited. It was just, the bare minimum. And I didn't even know like much about Twitch at all. Like I didn't know about like hanging out in other people's chats. Like I just like hit the go live button and I started streaming, and I was such a noob at everything. I was like, well, sorry to get dark for a moment, but at this point in my life, I was still addicted to drugs. So it's kind of all of a blur. And then I got sober, which is why I took like a huge break from streaming. Came back. It was so weird to come back because it was like, it's so different. Like life is just so different off drugs. So coming back and being sober and trying to build like a whole community again, because when you're away from everything. I was away from like social media and everything for that long. It was pretty rough to come back, but I found myself again, and yeah, it was.
Wow.
Yeah,
I am so happy to hear that.
a
Yeah,
grind.
same.
Mhm.
Congrats. That's amazing.
Thank you.
How long I guess maybe I wasn't listening to the math. How long have you been sober then?
So I'm going on 5 years sober in
Oh, heck yeah.
October.
Congrats. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm gonna celebrate. It's huge. It's a huge like, I don't know,
That
moment.
just, I'm not gonna lie, that caught me off guard. And
That's-
but I'm like so like
That's
happy
cooler
to
than
hear
partner.
you say that. Yeah.
Who cares about partner
Oh,
streamers or anything?
yeah.
That's amazing. That's real life stuff.
Oh,
That-
it's crazy.
Real life accomplishments like that are you don't see them every day. So that makes me very happy for you, in all honesty.
Thank you so much. I'm excited and happy. I'm proud of myself.
You
It's-
should be.
Yeah.
You should
Yeah.
be. Absolutely.
Been a long time
I'm
coming.
just flabbergasted. I just
Me
never,
too. Now I'm like, I see like a documentary out of this now. Like I'm the
100%.
filmmaker in me is like, all right,
100%.
can we film like a video about this or something? Get deeper into the story.
Luke's a filmmaker.
Oh,
Easy.
dude, we can get into it. I used to be so ashamed about talking about it. I literally like would never talk about it on stream. Like I would like when people would ask about me before, like, or bring up like how my streams were before, like I used to get really embarrassed because I'm like, oh my God, like, dude, I was so different 5 years ago. So different. And I just used to be super ashamed. And now I'm like, you know what? Like, I'm just gonna talk about it. I don't care. Like, I want people to know that, because I was addicted to opiates, and I want people to know that like it's literally the devil. Like, you don't ever like when I hear people like taking it, and like sometimes people be in my chat like, oh, took oxy or Vicodin just to like take it. I'm like, don't do it. It's like the worst thing you could ever do and go through if you do get addicted. But yeah, now I'm like open to talking about it, and
That's cool because
It's
you can like use that to connect to people that might be struggling with it. Say like, listen,
Oh,
you can beat
100%.
this. Yeah.
Absolutely.
like when I do talk about it on stream, it's so crazy the amount of people that can relate, that are either like going through recovery, whether it's like 2 months or a year, or are still in like, relapsing and whatever. So yeah, it's pretty awesome.
I can't imagine your story as well too being motivational for others as well.
Mm-hmm.
you know, with I mean, was there like a turning point? And this we might be getting a little bit too into this.
No,
at any
I don't
point in
care.
time you want to, but like, was there like what was your turning point into the you know wanting to change for the better? I guess.
There, it wasn't like a specific moment. I was literally, it was so bad that I was, how do I say it? It was at the point where I only took it to feel, or to not get sick.
Yeah.
So like I had to take like crazy amounts of opiates to like just get through the day, to like be awake and like act normal. Or if I didn't take it, I would get like flu sick, and even worse, I would like start throwing up, and like I would start sweating and shaking, and it was crazy. So there wasn't like a point where I was like, oh, I need to quit. I knew I needed to quit for like very, 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 very long time. And then it sucks because you go to the doctor and like they prescribe you these like blockers, and it's called like methadone. And there's like I took two types. There's methadone and Suboxone. And what they do is like they block your receptors. So if you do try and take opiates, you won't get high. And then you're supposed to like taper off of those, but you get addicted to those drugs.
Yeah.
It's so
It's a
like,
vicious cycle.
yeah, it really is. And getting off of that was like a whole nother monster. So
Wow.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how happy I am for you. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
same. I don't even
Thank
barely
you.
know you, but holy cow, I'm so excited for you. That's such a big deal. That's so
Oh,
cool to
it's
see that stuff get
huge.
beat. Like, it's just cool to see people beat that. It like makes
100%.
you, whenever you're sitting there like mad that you can't finish some stupid thing in life, and it's like, well, someone just, you know, completely got out of being addicted to drugs. So I think you'll be
Yeah.
all right? So that's amazing.
It really makes you appreciate a lot of things. So
Absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, sweet.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, thanks for
That's
sharing
awesome.
that. That's amazing.
yeah.
Thank
we
you.
love
That
we
takes a
love
lot
this
of
part.
guts.
Me and Maddox for sure love this part of the podcast probably more than talking about Destiny, because we love getting to know people in this
Absolutely.
community that actually, because like the game's cool and we can all share that interest, but like just seeing the real versions of people, you know, that are making content, it's cool. It's
100%.
cool because I mean, it's hard enough to try to be consistent on the internet, but then you're also trying to like stay level headed in life. I don't know. It's crazy.
Deal with real life problems.
Yep.
That's huge. Yeah, I mean, we have people on here that people like look up to, you know, as a content creator, as like a, you know, idol or a figure in this community and stuff like that. But in the end, they're just normal people. You know?
Oh, dude, it's so
Like,
true.
The first time I ever met, for example, I want to use Evan as an example because he's someone that I looked up to as a, you know, community member and stuff like that. And then come on here and it's like I knew him already. You know, we were joking
We're
around
just
like we're
buds
friends
instantly.
and now we're
Yeah.
playing games again. It's just like
That's
it's
so
just,
awesome.
in the end, we all have to remember that these are just normal people. And yeah, you're a partnered streamer on Twitch. You have things in the gaming world and online that people, you know, are striving for as well too, each and every day. But you're just like them, you know. You're just another gamer. You just love Destiny. You like streaming just like everybody else does. And
You like frogs on motorcycles.
yeah, there you go.
I like all animals.
That's funny.
How
That's
many
funny.
pets do you have before we get into Destiny?
Oh, I have 3 dogs.
Wow.
I
Oh,
take
gosh,
care
what-
of all the what? Sorry.
What kind of dogs? I need to know.
They're the 2 big dogs are mutts. They're rescues, so we don't really know what they are.
Mhm.
And then I have a old Chihuahua that I had since I was 16.
Wow.
Oh, the
So-
pictures you've been posting. Yes.
Yeah.
That one. I love it.
Wait,
I love
is
it.
that like a 14-year-old Chihuahua then?
Yes.
That's
yes.
amazing. Wow.
Yeah, he's an old man.
An old
Those little
man.
dogs
Yeah.
last like those little
Yeah.
dogs live
And
a
they're
long
resilient.
time.
They're resilient. Like I'm surprised by the end of their like towards the end of their life they don't like they can't bark anymore. Because I used to have a Chihuahua and that thing would not shut up. And I'm like, I don't know how you can
That's-
even bark when you're.
I got
when you're
so
15.
lucky with my Chihuahua. He does not bark.
He just vibes.
Yeah,
legit.
he's super chill.
From the pictures I see on your Twitter, it looks like a chill Chihuahua.
He's very, very chill.
Maybe that's what
Um,
your name should have been, Chill Chihuahua.
Chill Chihuahua.
She's
There you go.
rebranding to Chill Chihuahua.
I'm gonna change my Steam name.
Be careful. That's not going to be a thing anymore. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
But I'm always interested as well, not only with your personal life, but also with your your Destiny story as well too. So when I was in your stream earlier today, when you were just absolutely frying those GMs, so I did not say that sarcastically, I promise. You mentioned you've been playing this game since it came out. You were nervous because you don't know a lot about Destiny, even though you've been playing it for the 7 years. So
Yeah,
it sounds like you've been playing since the beginning. It sounds like.
I have.
How did you get into Destiny? Like, what made you want to start playing it, or what made it become maybe your main game and such?
Made me start playing. I don't know. I think I just bought it one day and I was like, oh, I'll give it a try. I think some of my friends were telling me, oh, you should play Destiny, and I was like, okay. But I like once I started playing it, I was like, oh my god, I love this game.
Yeah.
I love like the mechanics. I love the way it shoots and the movement and everything. Like you go from like even like people they're like, oh my god, this is gonna be a Destiny killer, this game's gonna be a Destiny killer, and you play it, you're like, nah. Like so many people tried to tell me shoot, what is it called, Division.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Division's gonna be a Destiny killer or whatever, and I played like a few hours of it, but I could not, like, the movement and everything, I was like, there's no way, like, yeah, okay, it's a little bit fun, but the movement in that game compared to Destiny, you can't like
Oh, so different.
There's compare.
It's
it.
like
There's
realistic,
nothing
like where you have to be slow and stuff, and then it's like
Mhm.
superhuman. Which one
Yeah.
do you want to be?
yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I love everything
Now,
about
have you
Destiny.
played it consistently since it came out, or did you ever like take a break in between certain DLCs or seasons or anything like that?
I'd say like maybe I took like a month or two break at longest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like not
Do you
a
remember-
super long
Do you
break.
remember what time that might have been?
Oh, I used to only play PvP, that's why.
Oh, true. Yeah. Oh, I know
So-
that. Believe me.
Yeah. Well, I went from PvE to PvP, I don't know. But oh shoot, what? It had to have been the handheld Supernova Lord of Wolves meta.
Oh yeah.
I think
that's
I
a
was
good
like
time to-
I was so annoyed with the game. I was like,
That's a
dude,
good
no.
time to take a
It's when
break.
Apex was new, I think. I think that was around the same time.
potentially.
And I was like playing Apex a lot. And oh, I was playing Minecraft Dungeons.
I can't believe you just said
I've
that.
never played that, so I don't even know what
It's
it
so
is.
fun. It's so fun.
I'm
a
not
Mi-
a big Minecraft fan.
I'm a
but that's-
Minecraft virgin.
That one
I've never
definitely
played
looked a lot more fun.
Oh my god.
I've never touched Minecraft once in my life.
No, thank you.
Not because
like
I don't want to. I
vanilla
just have.
Minecraft?
Yeah, nothing. Like I've never played Minecraft one time. Am I a real gamer or I fake now?
You're fake.
No,
I knew
you're
it.
not
It's okay. I'm fake.
But
I always
I
knew it.
don't like it.
I genuinely enjoy the heck out of Minecraft.
I know
It
a lot
seems
of
like a
people
game
that
that you
love
can
it.
just get lost in.
Mm-hmm.
Do you
The
build
endgame stuff
worlds?
is so good too.
Yeah.
Have you built any good worlds in there?
I've built so many. I've spent like hours and hours. Minecraft is one of those games where I like to play off stream and literally get like lost in it. Like
Just lose yourself. Yeah.
yeah.
That's how I
yeah.
am, but with Animal Crossing off stream. I play Animal Crossing
Oh
all
my
the
god,
time.
this man! Don't get him started on his Animal Crossing.
My island is sick, and no one even gets to see it because I just respect my own island. All right,
It's scary how good his island is.
it's different. I redid the whole thing. It's
yeah, after
insane.
you already had it done.
You should see it. It's insane. I'll show it to y'all someday.
Stream.
I don't
Stream
know
one day, we'll see
anything
it.
about Animal Crossing, but I feel like it's a game that I probably would like.
you probably would like
it's
it
a
if you're
Nintendo
creative.
version of. I'm not creative, so I don't like it.
If you're creative, you most likely like it because it's like, for me, it's like, oh, I can be creative, but it's not work, so it doesn't matter. I don't have to like edit anything. I'm just making my little town, and I got my little people in here, and it's so fun.
Goodness
It looks
gracious.
fun. No, it looks fun. Not gonna lie.
I think the part that I took a break out with Destiny was right before House of Wolves came out, and then of course Taken King, and then the rest is history, and that was flawless. I'm hoping for something like that in the near future. Witch Queen. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Oh, uh-huh.
Dude, it's crazy that
Taken
you.
King was magical.
Oh my gosh. Thank
Oh,
thank you. Thank you for also
beautiful.
understanding the truth.
Yes.
Is that your favorite
It was a
raid?
close second.
Is
Yes, the first time, oh my god, the first time seeing Oryx, you're just like, holy
magical.
crap.
you're like,
right?
Magic.
10 FPS beauty.
Uh,
Just like the whole screen's turning off. 'Cause he's so massive.
Dude, imagine we talked about that for the longest time before VOG came out. Like how pretty VOG is gonna look like in PC. Just imagine seeing Oryx
Oh
come
my
up again at
gosh.
100 and something plus frames.
I can't even
It's gonna
wait.
be at 105 FOV as well too.
Oh,
It's gonna feel great. You can see the whole room.
dude, that room's gonna be easier with
Right?
with the FOV
Oh, yeah,
because
it's
that
gonna
was
be
part of the problem. You couldn't see nothing. It was also it felt like it was.
Mm-hmm.
It's such a massive room, but it's like felt so small.
yeah.
You know, it's funny that you said, Max, that you took a break when House of Wolves was about to come out. I got Vanilla Destiny and I beat it, returned it, and then I came back right at the end of House of Wolves.
Yeah.
And
I'm
then
telling you, we've had this conversation before. Me and you have literally the exact
it's like-
same like Destiny story.
yeah,
Mm.
and then Taken King is what took me. I've been taken ever
Absolutely.
since.
And the freaking boy.
Oh,
As a dad.
We need to talk about that. But there's now it's okay. Now we can talk about good old Destiny.
Yes.
Unless there's something else you want to know about Karlyy.
Karlyy,
I'll
are
ask
you
some more
7
questions.
feet tall? I heard rumors
Yes.
that you're 7 feet tall. I knew it.
You heard it here first.
I'm a giant.
She's a WNBA
She's
player.
in the WNBA.
The only wait, aren't you supposed to be at the Olympics right now? What's going on?
Yeah, the heck.
Why are you here?
It's like those TikToks. Have you seen those TikToks that are like, if only I would have qualified, like I should have qualified, and then it like shows them like doing the sport like unbelievably bad. Have you seen those? It's like a trend right now. It's
No.
hilarious.
That's funny. I'm surprised I haven't. I've been on TikTok every single night of my life. It seems like.
I
fall asleep
I
to
don't watch
TikToks.
them on my phone. I have a tradition now. So like when me and Allie first got married, we watched Vine in bed together. Like that was like what we
Vine's
did before she went to
OG.
sleep. And then when she went to sleep, then I'd go play games. Now we watch TikTok. Like there was a section of time where there was no Vine and TikTok was so cringy you couldn't watch it because it used to just be like those weird music things.
Dancing. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then now it's like pretty close to Vine, so we watch it at night. It's fun. I think it's
you
close.
have to like the right things. You have to create the content that you want on there. Like
And then
It's
make
very
sure to
weird.
do the not interested if you like think it's
Yes.
cringy
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah.
some stupid shit.
TikTok's awesome though. I can spend
It's
hours.
fantastic.
Yeah.
It's literally
Yeah.
there's so many like so you remember like all the old vines that like now become like funny
Yep.
memes and stuff like that. Now it's becoming where there's a bunch of like
There's-
famous TikToks
yeah.
that become the memes and such.
Even if
and so-
China is like spying on us through it or whatever
I
people
don't even
think.
care. I don't even care.
I don't
Don't care.
care. I'm on here like, yo, what is
I'm
up,
so
China? I
unimportant.
got my shirt off. How's it going?
Right? Exactly. I
Laying in
give
bed.
0 F's about it. I'm like,
Dude, there's nothing special. I don't care
Dude,
what China
Right?
needs to know
This
about
has
me.
nothing to do with Destiny, but listen, I just had this happen to me today, and I'm not even kidding. This is insane. I'm telling you,
Let's hear it.
somebody's in my brain. I was looking, bro. I think that there is someone was watching me through the camera look at something in my car because I was looking at the thing that showed like when my miles, like when I had
Dude,
to give
this
my
happens all the time to me.
I had to. I was,
Scary.
no, I'm telling you, I'm looking, and I can see that my oil needs change at 60,000 miles, but I also need new tires at 60,000 miles. I didn't say a word. I'm just thinking in my head, I need to get new tires. I get on my phone and there is tire ads like instantly.
Dude,
Are they
it
in my
happens to
brain?
me
I
all
swear
the
they have
time.
some type like there's something in everybody's brain that just
Yeah. No,
It's a
it
thing.
happens to me all the time.
Is it in there? There's something in there.
like anytime you say something like I remember specifically for some reason I don't know why I remember this, but I was like one random day, one random time, I was like, dude, a Reese's sounds really good right now. And then I open up the Instagram and there's just a Reese's ad. I'm like, what the
Mhm.
Well, that makes
Why?
sense. That's machine learned. Like, there's microphones. Like, if a battery, listen,
Yeah.
if a battery doesn't come out of this, it's always on. Like, it's listening. So that's just
true.
like some Google ad that heard the word Reese's and then it put it in the algorithm and then it showed up in your feed. That's just normal.
No, but
on
there has
Instagram.
been times where I'm like thinking about something and
You
then
don't
I'll
even
get an
say it.
ad.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think
That's
You know,
terrifying.
our phones know us so well, like with everything we do, that I don't know.
You know what it did? I bet you this is what happened. And I'm sorry, this has nothing to do with Destiny, but we're just conspiracy theory.
This is now a
But-
conspiracy theory podcast.
I'm driving and my car has internet because it, like I can like turn
Oh,
my
that's
car.
definitely it.
I can turn my car
100%.
on and off. So then it probably saw like the miles hit 59.
Yep.
And then it's like this dude's probably thinking about getting new tires because he needs them at 60.
That's insane. That is
Yep.
insane.
That's got to be it.
Get rid of it. Get rid of it. The
I'm
government-
throwing
Oh
the
my
car in the
God.
trash. I'm getting a 99
Car in the
Corolla.
trash.
You can't have that car anymore.
I'm just gonna
Throw
throw
the
it
phone
away.
away. Throw the car away. You gotta,
I'm gonna
Burn
just
it,
ride a
dude.
bike, and that's it.
you gotta do like a Fast and Furious thing where you just put the rock on the gas pedal and just let it go off into the water. It has to happen,
Okay, deal.
and with the phone in there too.
Yes,
There's just no other way.
man, this is great.
The government's already after you.
They're coming for me.
You're gonna have a
Anyways.
super loop guy. You're gonna have a super loop guy at your door tomorrow. 100%.
I'll have an email tonight that says like, do you like want to buy a new
Dude, they're gonna
Subaru?
send you the newest super loop
Right?
deal. 100%.
That's what I have, by the way. Everyone's Subaru. I love Subarus. It's my car.
Watch me get a Subaru ad now.
Yep.
That's gonna happen.
My phone
100%.
hears me.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It's just what I'm probably gonna get a Subaru ad. Let me open up Instagram right now. Hang on. First ad I see. Let's just see.
I'm doing the same
no,
thing
it's-
while we're
Hey,
Disney
live.
Plus.
Tell-
I've been watching
tell
Disney
me
Plus
what
all
your-
day, so
okay,
it's
Disney Plus?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what my ad. Mine is
Don't say
Bonnie and
Subaru.
Clyde sunglasses.
Oh my gosh, mine is for a bed, which I was just putting the bed together at our new house. So
Oh,
Okay.
crazy.
cool. No privacy.
This episode we have conspiracy theory number 1. Your phones are listening.
Your phones are listening.
Everybody, if you're
Oh,
listening
I
to
got
this,
a bed ad. I got a
Shut
bed
up!
ad.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
shut up.
They're watching.
That is hilarious. Everybody, if you're listening to this right now, check your most recent ad. Think about the last thing you thought about. Check your ad on your Instagram or go to Twitter and what's your most recent ad, and then there you go. We just proved a conspiracy theory.
Gosh.
Oh my god.
You need a new bed because now's the time.
What an interesting way to start this podcast. I mean, we're we're halfway through it at this point, but
Well, let's talk about Destiny then. Let's
also
talk about VOG. I really want to talk about VOG for some reason. What do you think?
Don't do it. Don't
Dude,
do it.
Oh.
Anyways.
you haven't
about-
started it, and we all are gonna have our seals next week.
Right.
Oops.
Literally about to have every single time lost weapon god roll, and you haven't even done it yet.
No.
Speaking of that,
haven't.
by the way, I want to kind
Ooh,
of gloat
next
a
week's
little bit on my
Fatebringer.
RNG.
Sorry,
Yes, sir.
I got excited.
Here's my RNG, and if you don't like me for this, I'm sorry. I have completed only two Oracle challenges this week. I've gotten 2 time lost snipers. The first one I got was accurate rounds, moving target, and opening shot with max handling. God roll PvP. That's the one you want. For the second one that I got max reload speed, high impact reserves, and rewind rounds with a handling masterwork or with a reload masterwork.
Wow.
So I literally have the 2 best snipers in the game at the moment, in my opinion. just
Streamer
by doing
loot,
those
dude.
2. Literally, it's just I was like, there's no chance. I just got the 2 rolls
That's nuts.
that I wanted just back to back, and now I never need to do that challenge again, and I'm happy about that. It's
Heck
always
yeah.
relieving whenever you have to be like, I never have to do this again.
I feel that
It's
way about all of
fantastic.
them because I don't care about any of the time loss except Fatebringer next week.
Oh,
and it's the easiest
I've
one.
been farming spoils, actually. Like I have. Let me just.
Oh yeah,
look
because you
real
can
quick.
buy the time loss at the end. I forgot.
Yeah, so once you get, and you need to buy. The only way you're gonna be able to get random rolls for the found verdict is if you buy it.
Mm.
You get the one from.
makes
You get the
sense.
one from
the
guy,
the triumph.
Totally makes
then-
sense.
and then
Mhm.
you just have to buy it. There's no RNG.
Speaking
other
of
than
this, I need to do oracles this week. So if anyone's listening to this
you go,
live
Karlyy.
and wants to help me after
that.
this,
Now's the time.
I have a checkpoint. It's easy.
I have a total of over 350 spoils ready to go. So I better have a God Roll Fatebringer after next week, or I'm being highly upset.
Karlyy, do you know what spoils are? I'm just kidding.
I actually do. I do. I do.
Okay, cool.
Oli. Oh, my dog's having a dream. Oli.
You didn't have to do that.
I'm just kidding.
It's just so easy. You go into Templar, you just double slug them to death, and there's 5 spoils. Easy.
I think I've seen people doing it.
It's incredibly boring, but
I can't. Oh man,
if you thought GMs are boring, by the way,
dude, I was
go
so
Templar
like.
farm.
That's
Let me know
why
how
I
quick you're
do
gonna fall
solo
asleep.
GMs, because like it's actually like very exciting for me. And then doing GMs, I mean, no offense to the people I was with, it's not their fault. I wasn't in. We weren't in voice chat or anything, but man, it was like so boring to me.
Yeah. This week,
Like, just-
I will say, other than just the fantastic loot you get at the end, because it was double loot, and it was all of the old weapons, so you can get Palindrome as the best 140 hand cannon in the game,
Yeah.
and you could sometimes get 2 of them, maybe.
Hmm.
But then all the just materials and exotics that you got from at the end, like whenever you finish that GM, you just see bing, 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 all the things line up on it, like you just won the lottery. That was the only thing that was fantastic about this GM this week, was just all the loot you could get from it, and it was pretty simple.
Dude, I
Just
need
a bunch
to
of
I need to pop in. I
anti-barrier knights.
haven't got to play at all, just because I told you this week's been like
Yeah.
really, really weird. I haven't got a chance to play at all. That's why I'm like, I've been so busy. I've just literally been hopping on. The one week that we streamed together, the Maddox, I did a lot of GMs that week, but that was easy GMs.
That's fun. That was fun.
And then I'm literally just getting on to get the Triumph each week for Vault of Glass, so that I can get this seal completed and have all my seals done again.
I need to do that. I need to finish the challenges, and I have like one of the all solar raid or all void raids I think I have to do. And then of course I don't have Vex Mythic class, unfortunately.
You still don't have it?
No.
Oh, where's that streamer loot? You're
I know,
just
it's all in the
talking
time loss
about?
weapons now. What the
I'm calling it here. And this is being recorded. Karly's going to get Vex on her first VOG completion.
we need to test this. You have
got
to do
eyes.
VOG.
I got eyes on my first.
It's gonna happen.
All right,
Is it
well there you
fun?
go. All right, you heard it here first. When we
You heard it
VOG
here
in.
first.
It's happening.
Just saying.
I'm not even lying. I'd be really upset if you got your first try.
I won't even use
highly
it.
upset.
You'd be like,
No, nobody uses it. It's terrible. It's a
Is it
terrible
bad?
exotic.
Yes.
Oh, it's absolutely.
it's basically
atrocious.
just like something to put on your shelf and look at.
It's literally just for the seal, which is weird because if I remember correctly, the RNG weapons like that weren't tied to the seals previously.
They
am I
were
right?
they have been.
They
All of
been?
them have.
Okay.
Yeah, like a lot of people needed what's it called? 1,000 Voices, like me. That was
Oh,
what was
that's
holding
right.
me back from that one.
That's right. I think the old ones like Terraba and Anarchy and stuff, I don't think they were, if I remember correctly.
No, those were as well. Like it's always been like
Really?
that. They've all been connected
Oh.
to the badge, and you have to have the badge to do the seal.
Oh, that's right. Okay, because I remember I was looking through today. I was like, I don't see where Vex is required, but then I remember I forget it's the top one is the badge for it. You
Yeah.
gotta collect everything.
That's like that for all of the raid ones.
Well, I was gonna get it before I do.
yep, she
Unfortunate.
is. I can't wait to see that happen.
If I even do VOG.
You should do it.
You have to.
Who do you game with usually? Like, are you more of a solo, like you kind of like to play by yourself, or do you have like a community of people you play with often, or do you play with your viewers, or how does that work for you?
I literally don't play with anyone, but I mean, if I do, I ask people, then they'll definitely help me out. But yeah, I just play solo.
Nice. Respect.
Speaking of solo, I don't think you guys understand the skills this girl has as well too. By the way, you solo GMs not only for fun, but just because you can and you're talented enough to do so.
It's so impressive.
Made you? Yeah, it's insanely impressive. And
Like
I
that's
will say
not.
that because
I don't see how that's fun. Like that's impressive to me.
it's scary
It's
because
fun.
I have tried. The inverted spire. I tried my damnedest. Okay, and it was the first time I ever tried a solo GM. I got to the second boss floor and just got blown away by the ads. Couldn't finish it. I got about maybe 12 tries in total in like a 3-hour period, and I gave up. because I tried to finish a Incendior and blew up, and I was really upset, so I just quit.
Ooh. Did
It
you
was
try it
terrible.
this season?
Yeah, it was just a few
Oh.
weeks ago, and the Incendior at the top of the drill is an unstop. He was unstopped, and I was able to finish him, and I finish him, and then he blows up and kills me.
Oh, did you have an anarchy connected to him?
I don't remember.
Probably.
If I did, then I'm unfortunately
I've
upset
made
about it.
oh dude, I've made all these mistakes before.
It's just
The breach and clear has made things so much easier this
oh,
season.
absolutely. I can't imagine. But my question to you is what made you want to start doing solo GMs? Because you mentioned you went from PvE to PvP for the longest time, and just
Yeah.
within the last few seasons where Lord of Wolves and stuff was good, what made you, I guess, go back to PvE?
Well, I
Especially with
used
solo
to
GMs.
in year 1 there was like dude, year 1 all I did was PvE and I was obsessed with the game.
Year 1, D1, you're referring to?
D2.
D2, okay.
D2, yeah, it's when it first came out on PC. And for whatever reason, it's like the worst DLC that everyone talks about, Curse of Osiris. But I was still playing this game for like hours every day, and there was nothing to do. So I would just try to like solo things, and I would watch like Modern try hard and you know him try to solo stuff. I think Slayer used to try to do stuff, and it was
yeah.
when it was it called Prestige?
Prestige Leviathan.
Yes.
No, it was the Nightfalls. It wasn't called Grandmasters. They had a different setup
They did.
in year 1. It was
were they
like
called Legends or
no, I think it was
Or a Master?
Prestige or
Prestige?
something.
I can't remember.
Or
think you're
Master.
right. I
I
think
don't
it-
know.
I think it was Prestige Nightfall. 'Cause
It
that
was
what
something
they
else.
That was the name they referred to the harder content to.
Yeah, and they had that thing that you could like modify stuff. And so
Right.
I used to solo
Oh,
the Nightfalls
yeah.
with
That's
that.
right. You had it connected to like a
Yeah, you
had it
like-
connected to the little fifth
know
of
what you're
coins or
talking
something.
about.
Like that.
Card.
Is that what it's called?
It was like a card thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Dang, that feels like centuries ago, and that was in
Dude, that
Destiny
Right?
does
2.
feel like forever ago.
That was like the norm for a while. 5 of
It was like you
those.
could set up your burn, you could set up your modifiers, and you could
Yep.
set up the difficulty modifier as well
Heavy,
too.
yep.
The power modifier is what it was.
Yeah, because we didn't have any mods on our armor that did anything. That was
Yeah.
real. So, oh, that's sweet. Good times. So you were doing
Yeah,
those
it
solo?
was when it was
So you were trying to do those solo? That's kind of where it started.
Yeah, it was that. I remember trying to do or maybe I did it. I know I did arms. No. What is the strike where
You're supposed to be a Destiny nerd. What the heck?
shoot, I don't even know what it's called. It's the
Arms
strike
dealer?
where no, I did arms dealer solo. I remember doing that solo Prestige, and then
Yeah, that was the
Shoot,
first
what is-
Nightfall. That was the first
Oh,
Nightfall in Destiny
DFA.
2.
DFA.
DFA is
Where'd that come from?
the something core.
That one I
Oh my
soloed.
god, Festering Core. No.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I don't know what
Festering
it's
Core is
called.
one of the ones on something or other.
I don't remember
freaking know.
what DFA came from.
I know which one you're talking about.
It was the Cabal guy.
Yeah, the one that he had the three little rooms that you had to go into. And
Mm-hmm.
then the Minotaur came out. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, that one I soloed, and then yeah, I don't remember what else, but
Which ones
that's when
haven't
I
you
first-
soloed? That's probably a better
Dude, a lot of the newer ones. I haven't. Oh, Glassway for sure. Glassway's terrible.
Oh yeah, that's tough.
Um,
That's a tough one.
That's a big one.
That's a hard GM with 3 people.
Tree of probabilities. That's what it's called.
Ah, I remember now.
Festering Core is where the
Oh yeah, that's a newer
Taken
one. Yeah, that's a newer one.
the Taken guy in the middle. Yeah.
Yeah, that was like the first time Savathun started popping back into the storyline. Do you like
So
lore? Oh, sorry. This is. I didn't mean to ask. We'll keep talking. I'm just like going completely off topic.
It's fine.
I know nothing about lore.
Same. Not a thing.
Nothing.
I'm
Like I legit just learned that
You mentioned something about-
Aldrin
Yes, that's what it was.
is-
You were talking about this earlier.
Crow. Wait, Aldrin
don't-
is Crow, but
Wait.
some kind of, he died and then he got, it's different, whatever. I don't know. I don't know anything about the lore. I literally skip all the cutscenes. I have no patience for it. It's too long.
So you don't like Destiny for the story, then? Obviously.
No, I never did. Never ever did.
Wow,
That is hilarious.
that's funny. Hey, well,
Oh my goodness.
still playing.
I just, Cade's dead, right?
Yes, yes, I do
Okay,
know.
alright.
Aldrin
I,
was a
knew, I
human.
know the big
You
stuff.
know who killed him?
Yeah. Do you know who killed him? It was
Crow.
It was
No,
the Crow.
Aldrin.
It was Aldrin whenever he was just an Awoken, but not a Guardian
Oh,
Awoken.
goodness.
Now he's a Guardian Awoken.
There you go. Now he just sits in the tower and does nothing.
He does nothing.
And hides his face because
literally
people still
nothing.
hate him.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Woohoo.
Yeah. You know, Ikora's dead too, right?
No, she's not.
No, I'm kidding.
I was
He
like,
was
wait.
testing you.
Yeah,
This
I'm
would have
kidding.
been
No,
all
you
over
passed out.
Twitter.
You passed.
Yeah, and Mars is still
Imagine,
here.
imagine if she tried to like go along with it. Yeah, I knew that. What do you mean?
Yeah. That was big last week when she died. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's
Just
so
like
fun. It's
Mars
okay.
is still around.
I'm not even a lore person as well too, but I like
You like the story
I know
though,
the
Maddox.
story. I know the story. Yeah, I know what the crow is. Like I know like just what like in general what things are, but like when people start asking like, oh, Savathun and this and that, and
Oh, same.
blah 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 blah, I'm like, but like, huh? Like, I don't know
Savathun,
what you're
I
talking
sing
about.
Savathun's song at night before bed. I don't even know what it is.
Yeah. People out here like listening. I am like, my name's Bife. Like it's a podcast as well. Dude, I'm like,
His stuff's
I just
amazing
don't-
though.
Oh, his stuff is fantastic. I remember watching the one video of like the whole story of Destiny or something like that, or like Destiny's whole entire
So
story or
good.
something like
He
that.
has like all the
It was like
artwork
3.5
and stuff.
hours long.
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
I can't
he just
watch
goes
that.
through.
It's too long. I
It's
think
just-
I would just like I can't focus on.
It's tough.
Have you always
Uh,
not
but
liked?
people-
Have you always not liked stories in games, or do you just like the game, playing the game part?
If it's a story game, then I like it.
Okay, that makes sense. Like
But,
God of
like-
War
Last
or
of
Last of
Us.
Us.
Yeah, exactly.
Last of Us was fantastic.
Last of Us is.
Last of Us 1, I
the
hated
best.
too, but
Oh, I love to.
I just
good.
wanted
I
to
was
play.
like,
I wanted to play
I
as
was
Ellie more.
expecting it. I was expecting it to be like very dark and, you know.
I thought it was
Yeah.
a good game. I just didn't feel like I got to play as Ellie as much as I wanted to.
Ah, I see.
That was my problem. But
Mhm.
it's okay.
Still good overall.
It
if you
was
ask
still a
me, but-
good, great game, obviously.
Mhm.
But I really, really
I
like
think-
Ellie,
I
and I
think that's
wanted to
something,
just
though,
be
that-
Ellie.
Yeah, I think that's something though that Destiny does really good on, and that what Bungie does really good on is storytelling. Whether because if you think about it, there's so many stories going on right now.
Yeah.
You have
there's a
you
lot.
still don't know what's going on with Crow. You have all the Savathun stuff going on. You have all the recent stuff with Saint 14 and Lakshmi, which Karlyy, you have any idea what's going on with that? That's a no.
I don't know. Wait, Saint 14's the Trials guy, the new Trials guy, and then Lakshmi? Ooh.
Yeah, that's the future Oracle robot.
She's the robot that sounds like
yes,
she
yes,
smokes
yes.
cigs. She smokes cigs
She's
on the
in
rig.
the story?
Yeah, she's big this season in the story.
Interesting.
You need to do some research, Karlyy. All right.
It's
Name
okay.
5 people that are sitting in the tower right now.
Dude, I could do that so easy.
All right, let's hear it then.
Okay, Shax. Saladin. No, wait, he's not in the
He's not in the tower right now. Back to 1.
Shax.
He'll be there next week.
Zavala. Banshee. Dude, there's like 10 banshees, right? I'm done.
No, that doesn't
That's
count.
3.
There's one banshee in the tower. Come on.
You got 2 more. You got this. I'm
Um,
making this the clip. Whenever we announce the podcast is live tomorrow, I'm putting
Amanda Holiday.
Okay,
Okay.
one more.
Uno más.
I'm trying to think.
She's like, I'm never gonna be on this stupid
The
podcast.
clan
again."
lady.
The clan lady.
Who's the clay lady?
Hawthorne.
There you go.
There you
was that
go.
5?
Yeah, that was 5.
Congrats. I'm putting a
Good
clap
job,
track. There's a
good
clap
job.
track
You
playing
are
right now.
indeed a Destiny nerd. You
That
have
was so
passed
much
the test.
pressure. That was so much pressure.
You did great.
I feel like I know another one. There's the drifter there too. Frick.
Yes.
Okay, now you're just going for extra credit. This
Extra
isn't good.
credit.
I forgot. There was too much pressure, but drifter.
That's perfect. Good job. Good
Oh,
job.
Rahul's there too. Hello. I
There you
know.
go. 7 out of 5. Let's go.
Good job.
All right.
Easy.
Woohoo.
Easy. Good
All
job.
right, let's talk about the TWAB now, because there's
Dude,
some cool
yes,
stuff in it
Uh-oh.
this week.
It's massive. It's massive. So we all know that crossplay is coming out in season 15, which is going to be end of August, and that's going to be huge. It's going to be massive, dude. You got all these people that do GM helps and trials helps and raid helps, and just gaming with their community.
Just
but they
in
can't-
general, literally the other
they can't.
our other host can play with us. Havoc can play with us.
Aww.
And it's just I feel like it holds a lot of people back of joining certain communities because that person might be, you know, based on PC or anything like that. And there's people out there that do. For example, I know Clyde does, you know, raids and stuff on all platforms. He'll have his Xbox one day. He'll have his.
He even has
PS5.
clans for each of them, like his backpack
Yeah.
clan.
That's
There's like
crazy.
there's like the PC clan, the Xbox backpack clan. Like they're all split up.
Yeah, that's huge, and but now he doesn't have to do that anymore. That's gonna be fantastic.
Dude,
How is that gonna?
I can't wait.
Go ahead. How is that gonna affect you, Karlyy, when crossplay comes out? Do you have a lot of console, you know, people in your community?
I don't, you know, not really, actually. Or at least I don't think so. But I'm a solo player anyways. so-
Right.
But I do think this is so amazing. I said it from the start when they first announced it. I think I was talking about it like even before they announced it. I was like, dude, crossplay would be so amazing. And I know
Absolutely.
like at first there was a lot of people that were like kind of complaining about it. And I was like, dude, there's only going to be good things that come out of this.
I don't know what you could possibly complain about with crossplay. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe the people
Same.
from the consoles can complain a little bit because they don't want to be in the PC pool, but then there's
Mhm.
opt out as well too. So now, they
Oh,
literally have
I didn't
nothing
know
to complain
that.
About. Yeah, they excuse me, they can opt out of PC matchmaking, but that's only with PvP. I think PvE is just going to be one big pool from my understanding from the 12 this past
Mhm.
week. Is PvE is just one big matchmaking thing now. It's no longer going to be console divided. If I remember correctly, I think the old gens might be included, but I'm not exactly sure. But that'd be interesting to see how they fare in that environment as well too, because they're stuck at 30 frames. You know, PS4, Xbox Ones are stuck at that. But I mean, eventually, I feel like this game will progress further where PS4 won't be able to support it anymore. But overall, I mean, I think it's going to be massive for, again, the help streamers. So these people aren't restricted to just going to, you know, okay, I can only enter this raffle because he's on
Yeah.
PC. Oh man, the only people that I know that do PS5 raffles are this and this person. So it's just
Dude,
it's gonna open up the window for a lot more people. You know?
this is
Oh,
gonna be
it is.
this is the time to make a YouTube video about how to use Discord, because these console people are going to need to learn how to
Yeah.
use Discord, because
Facts.
like I have friends I want to play with on Xbox. I'm like, dudes, you have to get on Discord. Like
I think
I'm not.
Xbox supports Discord now too.
Yeah, I know
Is
PlayStation's getting an
Discord
app.
on the consoles?
I think Xbox supports it, but PlayStation does not, if I remember correctly.
Mm.
Which is huge. I mean of course, because that's what we all use, you know, on
It's like
PC
it's
is
amazing.
Discording. And I mean, I know a lot of people, and I know a handful of people in my community that say they're on PlayStation and stuff like that when we do GM helps and stuff like that, and they just can't join. They simply just can't do it because it's not available yet. And they're always talking about can't wait for crossplay, and I'm just like, dude, me neither, because it's gonna be, again, there's a lot of people that are just looking forward to, you know, being able to hang out with their friends and stuff like that, that some can't afford a PC, you know, they're a little bit more on the pricier side, of course, especially nowadays.
Mhm.
But I'm excited for it. And again, I think it's going to be nothing but positive things to the community,
100%.
because especially PC as well too, because of course the PC community, you know, and player pool is much smaller. People really underestimate how big the player pool is on console. You know,
Wait, is it PC smaller?
Yeah, way smaller.
Player wise,
it's
streamer wise, it's bigger, right?
Yeah.
Oh well, of course, yeah. Streamer wise,
yeah.
it's huge because it's much easier to stream off a computer than it is,
Mm-hmm.
PlayStation, and you're gonna need a computer to stream anyways. If you want to, the higher quality, have a camera and stuff like that.
One reason I really know that this console community is bigger, I made one tweet about using a controller at 4 sensitivity, and it got 1,000 likes and like
Holy
and like
crap.
Dude,
two
it blew up.
and like 200 replies, like everyone on console, like, yeah, I use that. I'm like, where have you guys been? I've been doing this for a while. You want to come hang out? You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of people that play on console that are very passionate about.
Maybe
Destiny.
I should tweet out my DPI and sensitivity and see
No
what
one will
happens.
care.
No,
They'll be like,
not at all. They're
my
like, why the fuck
DPI
you use
is
that?
67,600.
Start judging me. I'll just start tweeting out what my keybinds are. Then I'll really get judged.
Just posting a picture that shows all of them.
Oh, I'll get so many questions.
I would too, because I use a lot of the same keybinds as you, because whenever
Yeah.
I was learning mouse keyboard, I was literally like my mouse, like whenever to reload and stuff, I use these side buttons that you use or whatever. I can't remember.
You said
Oh, you use side buttons
wait,
to
no.
reload?
This button right here I use to, this isn't a button, but I push forward to, I don't remember. Just forget about it, okay? I haven't
Dude,
done it
when
in a
people
while.
ask me what like key is binded to what, I'm like, I don't know. It's all like,
Just my fingers know. Don't just ask
yeah,
them.
my fingers know, my brain doesn't.
There you go. I had to take a quick little look. Sometimes I'll put my fingers in the wrong area. Now I'm like,
You don't
hit
want
my
to put your
grenade button
fingers in the
instead
wrong
when
area.
I'm trying to
Max.
get. Yeah, everyone want to do that.
So
You don't want to reload on your side buttons.
dude, we all grew up. I know all of us did, because we're all similar in age. Well, Maddox is younger, but I'm closer to Karly's age. Maddox is like 5. I'm just kidding. Maddox is in.
Wait, Maddox, how
Yeah.
old are you?
I'm about to be 25.
He's
Oh, okay. So you're
he's
like
plenty
5
old.
years.
We grew up in
I'm
the
just a wee little
console.
baby.
We
Oh,
grew
we
up in
did.
we grew up in the console wars.
absolutely.
No, like the console wars,
Absolutely.
like it was
Yeah.
PlayStation against Xbox against Nintendo. Now we literally, well, except for Nintendo, but literally we can play all on at the same time. It was something we always
It's
wished for, but nobody would do
amazing.
it because they were too like no sales. Blah. Like
Yeah.
no, people are still gonna buy an Xbox. They like an Xbox and a PS4 if they like a PS4 or whatever. And if you connect them, I bet you their sales are gonna go up even higher. Like, I don't know. What do you guys think about that?
I was always a PlayStation person. I even had an Xbox
Me
first.
too.
An Xbox 360 was like I had my mom. Oh my god, it still aggravates me to this day. I was like, Mom, can I please just get an Xbox 360 for Christmas one year? So she said, yeah. She goes out and buys me like the 4 GB memory one. It's like $100. I'm like, Mom, I can't even play but like one game on this. This is terrible. And then you end up like upgrading the memory or whatever. And then I got to
Wait,
the
was
point
that
where
your first console?
yeah, no. PS2 was my first ever console, but then when I upgraded and stuff like that, they got me the Xbox because a lot of my friends played Xbox, and I just didn't like it. I got to a point where I was like, all right, this sucks. And I started Destiny on Xbox 360, by the way. I got it on Xbox 360, and then
Oh
even
dang,
switched
you were
over
on
to
old
PS4.
gen. You weren't on next gen when Destiny came out. I was on PS4.
I started because I was playing Halo with all my buddies that I went to school with, and then I started, and then I when I got like a job and I was working and stuff, I had money. I bought a PS4, got Halo, got Destiny with it as well too because I was still playing it, and then that's whenever I kind of got back into it. I was like, dude, I really want to start playing this game again. Got it for PS4, continued on, and I've always just been a PlayStation person since then. I just think they've had better exclusives, better just overall like menus and stuff like that, and just aesthetically pleasing compared to Xbox. But
Want to hear something old?
Yeah.
oh yeah,
My first console was a Sega
Okay.
Genesis.
I knew you were about to say that.
Oh. You and
I was
Havoc
gonna
would
say
get along. Havoc was our other host. He's just taking a break right now. He actually just said in the chat. He says, "I was during the Sega versus Nintendo console war. That's how old I am."
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
What
it's
game?
terrible.
What was the first game you played? Can you remember?
Oh yeah.
Dude, okay, so I tried to tell my chat this once, but it was like this Astro game, and it wasn't like 3D. You were literally like, what? I guess it's called 2D, kind of like Sonic type stuff. I
Mhm.
think we had Sonic on that game too. I mean, on that console, but it was like this astro game where you were like this flying guy, I think, and you had to like destroy all these asteroids. I don't even know. I would have to Google it. I don't know what it's called, but that's like my first
Okay.
memory
That sounds
of like
awesome.
Good type.
game.
You've been a gamer ever since?
Yeah, I remember taking breaks, you know, during school and stuff, but yeah, always. I think my favorite after that was N64 and then GameCube.
Oh yeah, I remember N64 playing
Yeah.
Zelda.
N-
That was
yeah.
beautiful.
N64 was
Beautiful.
my first console. So Donkey Kong 64 was the first game I remember playing, like where I played by myself, but I couldn't beat anything because I was too young and I didn't really understand what was going on. But I saved up like my allowance for like a year and bought the blue, like the clear blue Nintendo 64 that came with Donkey Kong 64. And I couldn't even get past the first level, but I was happy to have it, I guess.
Dude, I got to a point where I was too scared to play Zelda. Like I
It was
like being my
scaring
mom
you?
play it. Oh, I was
I'm
terrified.
scared, Mom.
Really?
Like, the first boss was like this huge spider that was on the ceiling. Like that's terrifying. I'm 6 years old. Like, Mom, I don't want to play this. Mom, here, take the controller. Can you beat this boss?
Yeah, then
for
she
me?"
takes the goofiest controller ever, the N64 controller. She's like, "How do I use this?"
I don't know. You just
I don't know,
Fight 'em, I
Mom.
guess. I don't know.
You have to use both hands.
yeah. But there's three things. But like, hey, you just don't get it. I just don't understand.
I'm sure. I think that someone made that for an alien, but I don't know.
Probably. Imagine playing Destiny on N64.
Dude,
Oh,
that would be
man.
hilarious. Someone's
that-
got
well,
to
you've-
do that somehow.
You've seen the whole I don't know if you've seen this, Karlyy, but you've seen the whole thing where you can mess with your graphics card and turn it into like the blocky graphics. Have you guys seen
Really?
that? Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I think it was, if I remember correctly, it was Lucky 10P that figured it out. Like where he has a whole video on it or something like that. But
Like
you can turn your-
printing Destiny?
it's Destiny, and like people call it
8-bit?
I don't remember what they call it, like Nintendo graphics or something like that. It's very interesting. You have to look it up and like watch a video on it, but it looks hilarious. I wanted to do it, but I just haven't. But
It
looks
sounds-
like people.
It sounds
you
like a
go to-
terrible experience, not gonna lie.
Sounds like I'm gonna blow my computer up.
I want my graphics to be worse.
But they're like
Right?
doing trials cards and stuff like that on it. or
Oh,
whatever.
for
It's
the
just like, it's a meme.
content.
Yeah, it's a meme. Of course.
Right.
Mine would just be me complaining for 30 minutes about how terrible it looks. Like, this is so stupid. I hate this. I hate this. So stupid.
Exactly.
It's so terrible. It's funny. Like that's what, and people have been playing on it or something like that. But I don't know. It just looked interesting. It reminded me of. I think they call it Nintendo graphics or something like that, like quote unquote.
Mhm.
Interesting.
But now it's just called PS4 graphics. So
Right. Oh man.
that's how terrible.
Oh man, I still have my PS4 hooked up to one of our TVs, and I was like, ooh, I feel like, you know, just like jumping on Destiny 1 and seeing like, you know, just feeling nostalgic. Oh man, my eyes were bleeding.
It's hard to watch.
Oh,
It's like,
it's,
it
and
makes you
then
feel like
I
you're in
don't even know
slow.
how to use a controller anymore.
Yeah. It probably
And I
felt
was
super
like, wow.
slow too, right? Like, because it's like
Yes.
shooting a gun. It's like, it's
It's
like the
so slow. It's really not what I remembered. It's crazy. It was slow. My eyes were bleeding from the frames, and I didn't know how to use a controller. So
now we're all just complaining because we're at 60 frames. I'm complaining because I'm at 60 frames. It's
Yeah.
terrible.
you're
but-
about to be
yeah.
way higher frame soon. Don't worry.
Oh, dude, don't even get.
I'm
don't even get
excited for
started.
you.
Don't even get me started.
Oh, I need to buy a
can't
new
wait.
PC.
I can't wait. I'm hoping next week, man. Hoping next week. Yeah, for those that don't know, I'm hopefully gonna be having my artisan builds computer being built on stream next week. That's gonna be exciting. I cannot wait. Cannot wait.
That is
Thank you to
really
my
cool.
community again for that. That was
Oh.
insane.
Wholesome.
Indeed wholesome. Made me cry. I've never cried so much in a 4-day span.
Ah.
But when you
You
just
did. He
get
kept texting
money
me like,
thrown
"Bro,
at-
I'm crying right now."
like when
Aw.
you just get money thrown at you because people care and like that you've like lost something important like that, it was very emotional. So but
It is.
it was happy tears, wasn't sad tears of
Mhm.
course, but I had a thought in my brain, and we always ask more towards the end of the podcast because it's always a rather big discussion. But Of course, we have the new season 15. We have, of course, even the bigger thing at the end of that, and that's Witch Queen. What are your and we can all kind of talk about this, of course. What are your expectations for season 15? Moving into Witch Queen as well too. Like, what are your expectations? Like, what's gonna make season 15 a good season for you? And what's like, what is Witch Queen? What do you want Witch Queen to be to make it something that keeps you still playing Destiny, of course?
Probably removing stuff like override, override, lure. You know that, you know those like new things that they're adding that are, I'm so sorry, but it's so boring.
So you're not a big fan of like the seasonal.
Oh, they're horrible.
Content.
I am with you,
Yeah.
Karlyy. They're the most boring things that
agree
you
with
could
that.
add.
I want to, like, I'm not being dramatic. Maybe I am, but every time I have to do it for like pinnacle grind or whatever, I want to die.
It's
It is
not
the
fun.
worst.
It's
Not
so
fun.
boring.
I agree.
Everybody,
Override this season was like, oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, all my friends are like, "It's so fun. The new thing's so fun." I'm like, I do it
No.
once. I'm like, this is gonna be repetitive and boring.
I'm not
just
gonna
like
lie. I
every
mean, at the
single one.
beginning, it was like interesting. It was one of the more, fun, in quotations, seasonal event. Like, it's better than Empire Hunts. Okay, we got to give it that,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah. Dude, override was. It's so
painful.
long.
Oh, it's so
Why
long.
is it so long?
And you have to do
Why?
so many of them to get the seal. I got
Yeah.
the seal done, and I just spent hours doing the stupid thing for no reason. I hated it so much.
Like,
I will say one thing that can make something like that better, though, is targeted loot. And what did that very well, of course, was Menagerie.
Yes.
Menagerie was fantastic. They
Well-
need to, if they're gonna put,
Oh, yeah,
if
go
they're gonna
ahead.
put like the seasonal content like that, they have to have something that we know we're gonna get at the end, and we know why we're doing this, and we're not just doing it for a random pinnacle. We're not just doing it for a random gun at the end. I want to know what I'm getting, and I want to do this for a reason,
Yeah.
and not just doing it.
Yeah.
Menagerie was fun though.
It was
Like,
fantastic.
even if it is targeted loot, like Menagerie was fun for
was
whatever reason.
boss
Override
baking.
and yeah, like
And,
this other
all the
stuff,
cool
I'm like,
stuff.
oh, it's so like blah to me, and
It's Gambit.
it's Gambit
and I-
without the
Gambit's never been fun.
yeah.
Agreed.
And
If
I'd
you-
rather do Gambit for hours than Override.
There, yeah, exactly. That's how terrible it is. But
It's so
speaking of
lame.
like the Menagerie thing as well too, because that was considered a seasonal thing. I mean, it came with whatever with opulence that when it came out, but it had all the good aspects of Destiny PvE shoved into a mode that was matchmaking. And I think that's why I like it so much. It was boss baking, it was mechanics, it was teamwork, it was jumping puzzles and stuff like that. It was beautiful. And I can't wait for something like that to come out again, because you can go in there and you know exactly what you want, and you know exactly what you're gonna get. And I think that's what the seasonal content is missing, in my opinion. I think I would love something like that in the future, if they're gonna continue the seasonal model, like where they're gonna have a seasonal game mode like that in like overrides. Because I don't think it's fun. I agree with you, and I like to see some changes, because it's a big thing. You have especially season 15, by the way, which is going to be like 2 extra months,
Yeah.
because Witch Queen was delayed or whatever. So you have 2 extra months of a boring something like that, and of course, who knows what they're coming out with next season. Hopefully it's not like Battlegrounds was boring.
I hope it's
Oh,
nothing.
they were all.
It was terrible.
Battlegrounds was terrible. The lure thing was terrible.
I
Hated
just
it.
I never enjoyed it. I never enjoyed that, but there wasn't anything good to get from it either. I don't think I ever went to the war table, by the way. Like, you guys know that's what it's called, right? the war table. Like, I just, something like that is just not. I just don't think that like the community as a whole is.
I hate
is,
Umbras too. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
that too. God, don't even started that.
I hate
it's been
them so
Oh,
Oh,
much.
I delete them. I don't even turn them in anymore. I just delete them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of that.
And
point
they
of the
fill up
season.
your, engram stuff, and it's just annoying. It's so annoying.
Yeah.
I would also like to see something done with comp. I'm not really a PvP player anymore, but I used to really. There was like a few seasons where I really enjoyed comp, and everybody wanted Not Forgotten, and there was like
Yeah.
loot and stuff, and now it's just like, what?
Why,
Like-
what are you playing comp for?
Yeah,
Gilded Unbroken times 7? Like, what's the point?
yeah.
Who cares how many numbers you have next year are broken?
Oh, new
remember
maps,
whenever-
maybe PvP maps.
I remember whenever Unbroken was badass. You
Oh,
got
I
The third
know.
season of it, and you're just like,
Could
damn, this
flex
guy's
it,
Unbroken. Holy,
right?
you know, this man's got Not Forgotten.
Yeah.
I missed
Mhm.
that.
I got
missed the
mine
flexing.
broken when it was like the third time. Like I got mine like when it was like it felt like it was legit. Like I tried. It took me 3 seasons to get that stupid thing,
I remember that.
and then I
think
got
was,
it.
I think I was one season ahead of you, and I think you had one more season to go, if I remember correctly. Because that's when we first met, of course, when you were grinding comp till the
All
end
I
of
did
our
was comp.
time.
All night I did comp. It was so fun. I actually did enjoy it,
I miss those days. Yeah, it was
I just miss whenever
enjoyable. at one
You
point.
could play something like that and not feel like you're wasting your time.
Yep.
But I agree with you. Something new with comp in season 15 would be interesting. Whether I just want a reason to play it. I want there to be, maybe there's a gun at Legend. Maybe there's
Yeah,
a
something.
new armor set that can, every time you rank up, you get a high stat armor. Something that is worth a damn,
but just something.
other than
Yeah.
just playing a cheater every single other match,
Or just
whatever.
getting an orange
you know?
number on my seal that goes away. Why can't we
Right.
keep that? That annoys me, by the way. Like,
Right?
why can't it just stay orange always, but have the number go up each season?
Yeah.
Instead? Oof.
No, thank you.
Let
No,
me
thank
show
you.
that I play this game too much, please. That's all I want.
Right?
Yeah. let me show how much time I waste on this game.
Every millisecond of extra time, which I don't have any of, I waste on this game, which is just when I'm supposed to be sleeping. So I want to show off that I don't sleep. in this game.
Exactly. I want to glow above my head. That'd be nice. That'd be cool, right? You go Legend and you get this badass,
Dude, remember the night?
exotic ornament or something like that, or exotic cloak,
Dude, in
exotic piece or something like that that shows that you've been through the
Exactly.
trenches.
dude, in
Something.
Like, remember in D1, if you did the Nightfall, then your head glue or whatever, it was smoky.
Mhm.
That was
Yeah.
sweet.
I
Yep.
agree. Or
Make-
when
make my head
when I
smoky.
when I ran through with glow who on my cloak, dude,
Oh
I was a
man.
badass.
Mm.
The badass dude. People bowed down to me. Even though
So,
I got it like 6 weeks late.
so Karlyy,
Mhm.
Witch Queen,
It's
Mhm.
huge.
what are you excited about? Like Maddox asked, but let's just get to Witch Queen because it's going to be huge. What are you expecting? Slash, what are you excited about? Slash, are you excited? Slash, do you care?
What are your
Slash, do you not
predictions?
care? Slash, predictions. Slash,
I'm gonna be
whatever.
totally honest. I don't even know what's like coming up on Witch Queen.
neither do
I don't
we.
think-
Oh.
Wait, I don't think anybody knows. Yeah,
None
that
of us know.
Like I don't
was a
know.
loaded question. I guess more so like,
Oh.
what do you? That was a.
Is
tough
there like a
question.
raid?
That was deep, wasn't
or
it?
Like
Yeah. There's said to be a raid. Yes.
new
Um,
raid, right? Brand new.
Yes. Of course, new story missions and stuff like that. One would think. One would hope
Mhm.
there's new PvP maps. One can only hope. And then
Dude, there
new
has to be.
game
Like
mode.
there is no way that
Karlyy, don't even get me started.
there is
Don't even-
no
don't
for
even
real.
get me started.
It's
Okay.
been 637 days.
There's
Yeah,
a
you're not
whole
getting a new
entire-
map.
There's a whole entire Twitter based off of just counting how many days since
It's-
Destiny's got a new map.
There has to be though.
And it's
Like this
it's
is the season.
coming very close to 700. Let's just put it that way.
They're
Alright.
trying to get to 777. Then they're gonna release 700 maps.
There you go.
That's the number,
Ready first.
777.
Well, it's
Um,
crazy because they took away so many, so it's kind of like you're always playing on same old maps. I don't know.
It's fun when you
Mhm.
pay money for something and they just like take away the stuff you paid for. It's super ethical.
Even in private matches though, I mean that's what's even more annoying to me about it is because I do mainly scrims and stuff like that where we do
Mhm.
private matches, but those maps aren't even available in that where it's literally doesn't affect anybody.
Oh wait,
know.
they took maps away from that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gone.
They're not even
Wow.
allowed- They're not even in private matches anymore. And
Wow.
game modes
Bye.
too. You literally cannot play Countdown. Just not in the game anymore.
That's insane.
So weird.
You just
so
can't.
weird.
It's like, why not? I mean, I just, unless they're planning on bringing it back with, with better stuff. I don't know, but yeah, Witch Queen needs to have. Honestly, I'm gonna say a little bit. I think season 15 needs to have PvP stuff.
I think there needs to be a lot of stuff.
It needs to come earlier than Witch Queen.
Yeah.
Witch Queen needs to be like the. Damn it, here we are. You know, this is how long we've waited for. Like, Savathun's here. Let's get some shit done,
Dude, they have to know.
Season 15 needs to be get shit ready for Savathun. You know, like whether it's the story part, but also we need stuff to help with the extra 2 months. You know, the 3 months.
Oh, people are like, I feel it though. Like in almost every single stream I go into, like people are burned. Like burned out.
People play this game. What? I mean, a couple hours a day if you're streaming it and stuff like that. I mean, you definitely get into the point where you get burnt out. I know friends that don't play this game anymore because they just get burnt out.
Yeah.
I mean, I rarely even see 2 or 3 people on my clan at any point in time. I had a buddy quit on me the other night because he just got tired of playing it and just went and played none of the game for the rest of the night. I'm like, damn. It just like, I mean, I love this game and I always play it, but yeah, I mean, literally.
That's why Karlyy plays solo. She doesn't have to worry about any of this. She's like,
right.
I don't need people.
It's crazy because doing that, I do get less burnt out. Like doing these weird little challenges, it makes it so that the game pretty much stays enjoyable for me. But there's days like today where I switch games because I'm like, dude, I need something different, you know?
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Especially just because you do GMs all the time. So I do feel like you get to a point where you're just like, all right, I've done enough. You know,
done enough.
Better than me when I was playing like PvP every day.
You can only play so much PvP.
Because that gets you into tilt. That can get you
up. I agree.
That gets you into like tilt view. Like you can get angry.
It's terrible.
I would assume you got angry. I mean, I don't know anyone who has not got angry in PvP.
It's just like you kind of like you can't really be in a good mood. It's like rare, where you're like, hell yeah, this game's great. Awesome.
Yeah,
we're doing so great, team.
Where you literally create your own like rule set and stuff, and like you make the game the way you want to, and you still get tilted.
Still get mad at each other.
Yeah.
That's just because we're all competitive.
That's why I got mad respect for these people that sit down and do trials, man, and like every weekend do trials, get people to the lighthouse. I'm like, dude, mad respect to you because I just don't have it. Not only do I not have the skill set, but I just don't have the patience as well too. But
and it's like rough. Like it's rough with everything going on with Destiny and all of that.
By the way, speaking of that, there was an announcement the other day. I think it was yesterday or today, where they are suing the cheating website Ring One.
Oh.
Saw that.
So hopefully get them shut down and then to
keep
focus
suing.
on the more.
Suing everyone.
Yep, that's huge.
Sue them all.
I don't know where that's gonna lead to.
That's a step, though.
It's always it's a great step because you know people think of Destiny cheats and they automatically go to like Ring One and stuff like that because Perfect Game was shut down and stuff. But like there's always gonna be another website.
To
sue. You know, there are always gonna be people cracking the code and becoming, you know, God with their cheats and stuff. But I mean, I definitely agree. It's a step in the right direction, and it's exciting because it shows that they know the problem and they're taking care of it, you know, like in their sense. But it just got to a point where you're if you're a PvP player, you don't know who's cheating, you don't know who's not, you don't know what's going on at that point, and it's fried a lot of people's brains, man. It's one reason why people don't play this game anymore, and which is unfortunate because
you have to question everything.
You get people that do enjoy it, I mean, that want to enjoy it and want to, you know, make content on it and stuff like that, and then you just got people that just cheat to get the lighthouse. You love it.
Yep, and they need to make the money off of it.
Yeah, and make money. They need to make the wall. Yeah, scum of the earth, the scum between my toes. They need to make a fort around the walls of the digital security of Destiny. Like, I know that's just like a fancy way of saying anti-cheat, but like legit, like there is not anything or anyone that will ever get through. Do you know what I mean? Like through the wall. I just want it to be the cheat wall. Can't get through that wall. You're not allowed. That's
No,
like
can't do it.
sounds relatively easy, but it's probably like the most difficult thing ever. But
Yeah.
I wish that they could just like do that quicker, you know, so then everyone would be happier and then no one would complain, and then we could just be
Dude.
complaining about people being better than us instead.
Yeah, exactly.
That's facts. So you never done VOG. What are some other things that you have never done in this game, Karlyy, that we can make fun of you for? I'm just kidding.
No, there's.
Have you gone flawless?
Dude.
Are you a flawless gamer?
Yeah, I think I've gone flawless.
Nice.
There's like, oh, dude, I would have skipped so many things if it wasn't for my community forcing me to just do
Play.
it. Yeah, because I'm
I
like,
feel that.
oh, I don't want to do it, and yeah, making fun of Karlyy.
That's a gentleman that is always having fun in
No,
your community. I
we
love it.
yeah, we don't. I mean, I don't think there's. I'm trying to think. I did all the dungeons. That was fun. Soloing the dungeons is really fun.
I agree. Tilting sometimes because I fail, but very fun.
It's
I've done.
really fun.
I've soloed Shattered Throne. I've soloed Pit of Heresy. I have not. I mean, I got this stuff on Solo Prophecy. If you know what I'm saying. Like I didn't do it. Somebody else may have done it
I
for me.
understand.
You know what I'm saying?
That prophecy is really fun though. You should try. It's just long, like really long. Oops.
What was that?
Sorry, I knocked my.
Did your microphone
I know.
just jump in the air?
I
Yeah.
just like knocked it on accident. My bad.
I was trying to read a comment here in chat. But speaking of just Destiny in a whole, we love it. I don't know if I can speak for everyone, but
No, I do.
I will
love
I
it.
will always play this game until the end.
Mhm.
Bro, we
No
are
matter
on a
what.
podcast about it. We obviously love it.
I mean, we literally talk about it every Sunday night with people from the community. Awesome people from the community. Let me just say that.
yeah.
And I mean,
Hell yeah.
the fact that you're hanging with us, Karlyy, because I know you were really nervous about it.
Mhm.
We just
You're killing it. I
But
would have never
you don't
guessed.
seem nervous. Like that's
You're just chilling with us.
Aw,
You're literally
thanks.
just hanging. I feel like we've had a conversation of just 2-3 people just being friends.
Dude, this was so
Vibing.
fun. So much fun.
Just being homies, chilling.
Sunday worship. Love it. There you go. So worship.
It's God's day.
This is Destiny Church. That's what we should have called
Destiny Church
Destiny
podcast.
Church.
it. And this is your pastor Luke.
I am Pastor Luke
There you go.
of the Destiny Church. Am I gonna get in
Rebrand.
trouble for this? I'm just kidding.
Dude, master rebrand. Let's get it. Destiny Church. Welcome to the Destiny Church.
Frosty,
bow to
put
your
it on your put it on your timeline for 3 months from now. We need a Destiny Church podcast rebrand.
There you go.
Havoc's in
sorry,
chat.
my-
No.
Sui just said dip me in the river.
We have to do like baptisms of their characters.
Yeah.
Bro.
In the
We'll go to
what is
the-
that spot called? In the
Dude, where are the
We'll go to the
people- where
farm.
Where the
There's
where
a
the group
there's
of
a
people
creek
that
in the
the cheaters
farm.
come to whenever they get shut down. We have to like you are now cleansed.
right.
Oh goodness.
Oh man.
Oh Karlyy.
We
I don't
did
know if
it.
there's anything else. We did it. You've done it,
Yeah.
Karlyy. Can
We
you believe
talked
it?
for an
Woo,
hour.
This was easy.
You did a fantastic job.
Is this your first podcast, or have you been on other ones?
I've been on the Vibecast before with Maze,
Nice.
but other than that, yeah, that's
Well,
it.
You did it.
We
We're
appreciate
honored.
you
We
being
are
here.
honored to have met you. This was super fun. I don't know. Maddox just
All right.
tells me
Rapid
when-
fire question. Are you
yeah,
ready?
rapid fire.
What character do you main?
I would say Hunter.
What's your favorite exotic? Armor and weapon.
Ooh. PvE Anarchy. And Omni for PvE. PvP Dragon Shadow. And ooh, that's a hard one. Used to be Ace.
Used to.
I mean, I guess it's still. Is it good now?
Have you tried it? Have you tried Ace recently?
No, I haven't played any PvP.
Karlyy, let me tell you.
Is it good?
It is very good right now. Yes.
Sheesh.
It is very good. You will really enjoy it. especially with all the new nerfs to 120s and stuff like that. So
Oh,
you'll like it. You'll like it a lot. You should try it out. You should go do VOG as well too.
Yes, with
Fate
us.
Bringer's really good.
We'll do VOG together. It's gonna happen.
I'm down.
And you're
We'll-
gonna
we'll
get.
plan something. I'm really nervous though.
It can be. We can off stream game. If,
Oh yeah, we don't have to be
I'm a
streaming.
Pepega.
We don't have to stream.
So
while
are
we. Do
we.
it.
Okay. No, I'm like really. Whenever someone starts to like explain raid mechanics to me, for some reason my brain shuts down and I start like thinking about other stuff.
Oh, I'm the
and,
same.
Like, oh, what am I gonna eat tomorrow? Or like, I gotta do this. I gotta do
Karlyy, are you
this.
listening?
We will
Karlyy, shoot the oracle.
You're.
Karlyy, shoot it.
We're the same. Like literally during day one raids, they're like everyone's like, okay, we're gonna do this and then I'm like, I'm not
Oh,
listening
gosh,
to
yeah.
anything you're saying. I'm just gonna we'll like start it and then because I can't learn stuff from someone being like, well, you have to stand over there to the left and then on the right you go over here. I'm like, listen, I don't know what you're talking about. Can we just play? And then boom, we're in there.
Can we just do the encounter and then you get halfway through it and you're just like, what am I supposed to do?
Right?
I do that all the
Karlyy,
time.
why are you
bro.
over there? Oh.
Karlyy, you're not
Just
supposed to be over.
'cause.
What are you doing?
I didn't know.
Karlyy, why do you have a SMG on? What do you do? We told you to put a shotgun on. What do you do?
Like, shut up.
Exactly.
I'm an SMG master. I
Yeah,
know this
there you go.
raid.
Exactly.
I think you could do it.
man.
VOG is easy. You literally solo GMs. You do the hardest thing in the world.
Yeah, but that's not like mechanics, you know? That's not like, oh, you
it's
gotta.
just
VOG's
figure out the
mechanics aren't tough.
underlighted and
puzzle.
Under-leveled for everything. It's not a puzzle.
And-
VOG is easy.
It's
and there's
easy.
no pressure. I can let myself down. I don't like to let other
That is
people
true.
down.
That is
You
true.
know?
That is true.
So.
I was trying to do a VOG challenge the other night, and someone just did not understand how to do it. And it was really irritating. So, but regular VOG is easy. You got it. I believe in you. I expect that next
Easy
stream.
peasy lemon
Alright.
squeezy.
Jay Suey will do it with you.
Yeah.
2-man it.
Yeah. There you go.
Two man.
There you go.
Dude, just 2-man the raid. Easy.
That would be.
Low
That
mans.
would be fun.
That would be fun. By the way, low manning raids is very fun. I have done it. So I that's a challenge.
There you go.
There you go.
There's your
Challenge
challenge,
yourself
and you
to-
don't have to play with that many people because there's only one
Yeah,
other person.
Less people.
It's true.
You play with
So
3 people
it
in a
fits into
GM.
there. Bada bing, bada boom.
You don't let them down there. I believe in you.
All right.
There you go.
We just
You're here first.
here's
Next stream, she's gonna
Karly's
remand.
new brand. She's doing low man raids.
Low man and
Good job. Congrats.
just go solo Atheon. Easy.
There you go.
Awesome.
Ooh, yikes.
Well, is that all the questions? Because I was gonna ask a question about the
Go right
other
ahead.
thing. So we like at the end of the podcast to let you just like promo yourself. Are you working on anything
course.
recently? Or have you been working on anything recently that you want to share? Do you have anything coming up? What's your stream schedule? Where can people find you? All that good stuff.
Not working on anything really. I'm trying to like upload to YouTube,
Oh heck yeah!
stream highlights and stuff,
Smart.
which has been fun. I don't know how to edit. My one of my mods, Pellegrini, he does that. Shout out to Pellegrini.
Heck
He's
yes.
goated. But yeah, I haven't been really doing much. I'm just trying to get back onto a consistent schedule. I stream Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Thursdays early in the morning. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram /Karlyy with 2 Y's. And that's it.
Heck yeah!
Woohoo.
Like the actual word, by the way. The word
Yeah,
slash.
Mhm.
Slash Karlyy. I
Mhm.
got that mixed up earlier when you were saying that. I was like, wait.
Oh.
Right. Then I remember it's the actual word. So here, I'll even put it.
Ayy.
Bam.
Hey, there it is.
Bam.
Well, seriously, thank
Easy.
you. So I know I was trying to find you on Twitter the other day, and I was like,
Oh, sorry.
who is this? There's like some other random. I'm like, this doesn't look like someone that plays Destiny because their stuff was like not games. Then I found
They
you
look
whenever
normal.
yeah.
Just regular.
No, I didn't mean it like that, but you know what I mean. I found then
Just
Maddox
probably doesn't
tweeted it.
like
I'm
to play
like, oh,
Destiny.
that makes more sense. That looks like a Destiny streamer or partnered streamer. I don't know. But anyways, yo, thank you for joining us. Seriously, this
Thank
is
you
a
guys
fun.
for having
This is
me.
a fun
been nothing but a blast.
conversation. I've enjoyed being back today. It feels good to be chatting it up and I don't know, get my mind off of all the craziness of last week, but just living in Bungie world, as I would call it sometimes, with no PvP
Yeah.
maps.
Yeah. No PvP
But
content.
Maddox, what
Love
you
it.
got? What you got going on? Where you at? How can I find you?
Nothing much, man. This coming week, I'm just be doing a lot of Fatebringer helps because I'm trying to get one myself. But Just rolling through the VOG challenges. Gonna do some more I'm really close to getting I got Conquer this season for the first time ever.
Good job.
Being a GM boy.
Good job.
But then I am also reaching in on getting my Gilded Conquer as well too, because all I need to do is just the completions and such. So
Heck yeah.
one more week closer to that. I think I'm a few weeks away from getting it from the Gilded. But I got the Conqueror, and then just do a lot of helps. Thursday is going to be a special stream. I'm changing from Wednesdays to Thursdays, and Thursday is my girlfriend's birthday. She's turning 22. We're going to do just a little birthday stream for her, and just hang out. Not really much going on. Hopefully again, thank you. Hopefully going to be hearing about the new PC soon as well too, so I'll keep everyone updated on that as well.
Sweet. Well, that sounds like a fun week, my dude.
Awesome.
You got an action-packed week. Well, my name is Bearded Luke. I'm gonna move into my house this week, so don't expect content from me. I'm just gonna be on Twitter, but if you want to watch me in the future, twitch.tv/beardedluke. That's where I'm at. I play Destiny. We like to get efficient over there. Also, I'm gonna start making YouTube videos again on my YouTube channel. It's not Destiny related. It's like tech related stuff. It's just like youtube.com/beardedluke. I'm gonna be getting back into that ASAP because I'll finally have like a spot to film and that I like, and I can control the way it looks. I'm just really excited. I'm about to get this new setup built.
7 months in the making, man.
Yeah, dude, this is crazy. We just bought a really cool house with like a big yard, and it's just like way bigger than I was expecting to get. So it's like we were just over there earlier today, like moving a couple things. I'm just like, we own this house. This is sick. What the heck?
That's so cool.
Dude, the pictures look fantastic.
Oh, bro, it's
I'm
sweet.
happy for you.
And we're gonna be doing the floor this week, so I have a lot of stuff going on. But hey, I'm
Dude,
excited.
We're all just out here making moves.
We're making moves.
You know,
making money moves, baby. But anyways, if you are watching this live, I really appreciate you. If you're not, you're probably listening to this in your car or on your walk or while you're playing Destiny. We appreciate you being here. If you didn't know, you can listen to this podcast on anywhere podcasts live, like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google, all those areas. Afterwards, it's just the audio version. It's really cool. We use Anchor, which distributes it everywhere. And then also we'll have the VOD on YouTube. That way you can go watch us, us weird looking dudes talk to the cool looking picture at the bottom down there.
Frog.
The frog on the motorcycle.
you guys didn't know this, but we were just talking to a frog the whole time.
The whole
I don't know
time.
if you guys
The whole
were aware of
time.
that.
Yeah, but we're so excited. Thank you so much, everybody who supports the podcast, that keeps watching, keep doing this. We're gonna keep going. We have a really cool guest next week. Want to announce it real quick? This is gonna be fun.
If you guys, we always like to treat our listeners to
listen to the end.
a little.
You get the
If
special
you wait to the
thing.
end, you get to know who we have the next week. And next week we are so happy to have CB Gray.
Yes.
On the podcast.
Awesome.
Our second
Can't wait.
primal boy.
Can't wait.
I
I didn't ask.
abs-
Sorry, keep going.
Oh yeah, you have. Yeah. So Karlyy, Luke has a weekly question
It's
that he likes
it's
to
a tradition
ask,
at
by
this
the way.
point.
And
What-
and since of course you're our guest, I'll
What
let him-
clan
I'll
are
let
you
him ask
in?
you.
What
What
clan?
in Destiny?
Oh, it's called Nice Clan Name. It's just kind of like a troll community clan.
Okay. Can I join your clan?
Yeah, of course.
First, yes.
Yeah, let's go.
First,
It's the
yes.
First ever yes you got.
I ask.
Usually like
I ask
"Nah,
every
I'll talk to
single.
I'll talk to my.
I have to talk to my management
my
director.
clan leader.
We have no clan leader.
I'm
Well,
just
I mean,
not.
You're like the first guest we've had that isn't like a part, like not like you're not a part of a big clan, but like an
I'm
actual
a
like a.
first guess that's a nobody.
You're no one, Karlyy. Get off of here.
Damn it! I didn't mean it like that.
G-schmatics.
So like we've had people from like Obtain and Garrison and Primal and stuff like that. The big clans that like don't just accept people just to accept them. But yeah, you're just a part of fucking nobody. So Luke's perfect. Have him.
I'm a great
Oh,
pickup.
man.
I've just been
I'm a piece
clanless.
of shit, bro.
How many months have I been? I've been clanless for like probably
Dude, for a
almost
long
6
time.
months, and I just think it's funny to ask every guest if I can join their clan.
Oh,
Seriously though, you can
I
join
should have
my
been here for
clan.
that.
My dream one day is that we have Glad on, and I ask him, and he lets me join during the podcast.
Really? Redeem. Oh, that would be so
Like, can
cool.
you let me join Redeem right now during the podcast? Like, can we do
You
it
like
now?
tweet it out while we're live.
while it's happening? Like,
Joined Redeem.
join Redeem. Maybe one day we'll see. But
Dude,
yeah, that's.
I'd love to see
But
it.
next week's gonna be sick, Maddox. Thanks for getting him. I'm excited
Dude,
to
absolutely.
meet him. That's
Absolutely.
gonna be fun. That's gonna
I'm
be fun.
excited. I'm always excited at every guest that we have on here. I was excited to have Karlyy, of course, because again, it's someone that like we don't normally get to talk to every day or like become friends with. But now I feel like
We're
now I feel like
friends.
We're friends.
we're friends.
We're
Even though
friends.
she's not in a big clan, you know, and we're friends.
Yeah, even though she's
Yeah.
not a big clan.
Yeah.
She's partnered, I guess, on Twitch.
Shit
That's-
clan, right.
Is that enough? Is that enough for you guys?
We have requirements. You must be partnered. You must have 10,000
You must be in a good
subs.
clan.
Literally, neither of
must
us are
have, like-
partnered at all, like even close. And we're this channel's probably closer. Just kidding. Maddox is getting there.
the
Maddox is
next time,
close.
Probably so.
Maddox is fudge pusher.
Oh man. Thank you guys for
that's
having
how I
me.
met-
Yeah.
Well, that's how I met Karlyy was Fudge Pushers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
But-
Well, thank you, Karlyy. It was amazing. Everyone who's listening.
Thank you, guys.
You're all amazing. I can't wait to have you on again in the future, Karlyy, if you're down for it, because
Oh, of course.
I think
this
that'd be
was
fun.
I'll
awesome.
ask you about VOG again, and I
Yeah.
expect it to be done.
Okay.
you better have it done
It'll
by
be
the next time
different.
we're on
It'll
there.
be different.
All right, good. Good. All right, cool. Well, thank you so much, guys. We'll see everyone next week. I love you, chat. I love you, listeners. You're all amazing. Goodbye.